For 20 years, Alberta has been bringing together research, evaluation, and ideas from staff to develop new and innovative ways of better serving at-risk children, youth, and families. We know many families in our province are struggling. They need help in developing positive relationships and creating safe and nurturing environments for their children. Support for developing their skills and addressing challenges such as family violence, abuse, addictions, and poverty is also required. Rather than judgment, these Albertans need understanding and information about the kinds of help available that can make things better for their children, their families, and their communities. Child intervention workers are a critical part of Alberta's system of support for families. These supports include parent link centres, community and family violence prevention programs, addiction treatment, child intervention services, and more. The child intervention system has evolved and been strengthened over the years to meet the challenging needs and expectations of families and societies. As part of our commitment to continuous improvement, we have acknowledged the desire of staff to be better able to connect values and beliefs, legislation and policy with their daily activities, and that they want to be supported in doing so. What this means is that child intervention workers need to continue to work with children and families and make decisions based on the law and policy. But they also need to use a set of common principles that are supported, guided, and modeled by their supervisors and throughout the organization. We want to make sure child intervention workers are supported in approaching their work in a thoughtful and consistent way. We want to enable staff to empower families to identify what they do well and what are the most effective ways of responding to their needs and cultural values. Providing help is a team effort. Families, child intervention workers, professionals, and community support agencies must work together to find solutions that fit the unique challenges and diversity of Alberta's children, families, and their communities. We know there is always room for improvement in how we provide child intervention services. A number of approaches are being used to ensure we are making meaningful changes that will help create better outcomes for children, youth, and families in our province. Some of these approaches are reflected in initiatives such as outcomes-based service delivery, legislation such as the Children First Act, development of the Alberta Children's Charter, and work around enhanced information sharing to improve how services and supports are managed and delivered. Frontline workers are closest to children and families. They are in the best position to make decisions about what is best for these children and the families because they know the people involved and their individual circumstances. They are the ones who can identify creative solutions to meet the unique needs of children and families they work with. The practice framework will ensure staff are supported in making decisions in a manner consistent with our organizational values and principles, and that they have the tools and approaches that will provide the right kinds of services and supports. This will go a long way to achieving positive outcomes for kids. The checks and balances that are an essential component of the child intervention system, including the courts, will continue to ensure the right decisions are made in the best interests of the child. The responsibility for ensuring child intervention workers are supported, trained, and developed in their role is one that government takes very seriously. Developing and implementing the practice framework is one of the ways we are acting on this responsibility. Merging improved case practice with improved legislation, policies, and services will help Alberta's child intervention system continue to be on the leading edge in improving outcomes for children and their families. I am confident that we are on the right path. I believe that the result of all this work is truly going to change the lives of children and youth in Alberta. The caring, compassion, concern, knowledge, and commitment that our child intervention workers demonstrate every day is astounding, and I am very thankful for their dedication. They have my full support as we move forward together in helping children and families in need and building a better Alberta.